Alright, I think we're live. I think everything's set up. We're good to go. So, what this is going to be a series I hope to do at least once a week where we play some modded KSP until, things break or, a patch comes in where we can't use the current mods or whatever. We'll see how it goes. We'll play by ear, but I want to do it at least once a week, like I said. Um, and I'm going to live stream it. I'm going to record it. I'm going to try to do it like a recording, like a LP. Obviously, it's got a webcam here. So it's gonna be a little different than what we're used to. But yeah, hopefully we can get some people in watching, get some live feedback, see how we're doing. But like I said, I'm gonna try to record it like a normal Let's Play, do the commentary and stuff like that. But it's all gonna be live, no edits, anything like that. So it should be kind of fun. So yeah, let's go and get started. I have played around, went ahead and started a new save, and I got a ton of mods. I'll try to get a mod list somewhere. I don't have anything up right now, so we'll see how it goes. But right now, yeah, I don't have anything listing the different mods. This is day one, have no science or anything like that, so we'll be going from there. Um, Before I click this button, there's going to be an issue, right? Um, I have historic missions and historic contracts in this game, so at the very beginning, the first few contracts that it has is going to be there's going to be some Nazi propaganda, some swastika flags. So just bear in mind that it's only going to be there for a little bit. We're going to try to bust those missions out as soon as possible, but you're definitely going to see them. See right there, the A3. So for the A3, we're going to have to fire an unmanned ballistic missile. So basically a probe, and we're going to have to pretty much unmanned, and it's going to have to be flying over Kerbal. That's the only criteria. So we're going to go ahead and take the standard launcher first vessel and altitude record of 18 kilometers. So I have a bunch of contract add-ons and stuff like that. It's going to add a bunch of different types of contracts, and we'll see how that goes. And if you wonder why I keep looking over here, that's where my OBS and my YouTube live control room is showing me the status of the stream. Hopefully everything looks good. I don't have a preview up right now. But we'll definitely see how it goes. Like I said in the description of this stream, it's definitely going to be a bug fixing kind of sitting the settings, getting them straight and everything. Have the different encoders and all the different settings and volume and everything. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it's all right. So right now our current missions are to reach an altitude record of 18 kilometers and escape the atmosphere, which we're not going to be able to do on the first. Well, we could, probably could on our first run, but we'll see how it goes. Probably just going to do some standard science and stuff. But yeah, we got a ton of mods. A lot of them are the procedural parts. They're very laggy right now for whatever reason. They cause me a lot of issues. But right now, saying that my primary stream we are not receiving enough video data at a fast enough rate. Your viewers may experience buffering. Huh? Let me see if I can see anything on the replay. See if it's showing anything. Alright, I got the replay, the preview pulled up. Everything looks okay. It looks fine. We'll go with that. Alright, so. And as far as length goes, I'm going to try to do an hour or two. I don't want to get too long, but at the same time, it is a live stream, so I want to get a little bit of time in. If we get more viewers and it gets become a popular thing, I'll probably go longer. But right now, I'm going to go for about an hour, shoot for about an hour, 2 hours maybe at max. And I'm going to adjust the time. Also, I know right now I'm starting a little early. It's about 9:30 in the morning, so I'm gonna try to work around that as well. Try to accommodate as many live viewers as we can, and yeah, see how it goes. I don't have a heat shield, but I do have a mystery goo container, so we'll go ahead and slap on a couple of these. Turn off angle snapping and offset, and kind of sink these in a little bit. just to make it look a little bit more aerodynamic. And we don't have decouplers either, do we? No, we don't. So what we're going to have to do is, yeah, the procedural parts, what I was saying earlier, they're a little laggy. They cause some issues. First and foremost, I'm going to go ahead and tone down the thrust. Try to get around 1.3. Yeah, it's still saying it's bad. 1.4 is good. Make sure we fix our staging. And I think that's the only science I can do. Info pop-up displays edible info about the craft when you launch, or upon request, press I to show the info pop-up or click it in the actions editor. I don't know what that is. I don't think I need it right now. So yeah, this is going to be what I usually call my first ships. Puddle jumper, because I don't think we're going to get very far. I'm not trying to get very far. This is just our initial launch, so we'll see how it goes. This is bugging me. I'm going to go ahead and check my... Okay, it's looking fine on my preview. So if anybody's watching and it's stuttering or you have to buffer a little bit, I apologize. I'll try, like I said, I'll try to figure out the settings as we go. So I have everything set for Twitch, but YouTube's a little different. And I don't know, my shirt, I can see right now it's really wrinkly. It just came out of the wash, so, or the dryer, I guess. And you'd think it wouldn't be, well, it was sitting in a laundry basket for about 30 minutes. That's when it got wrinkly, but I ain't worried about that. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Let me see, who are we taking? I guess we'll take Jeb. I have an add-on where it's custom Kerbals, but I always get an error. It's saying that it requires version 1.0.4, but I have 1.0.5 installed, and I have the mod for version 1.0.5 installed, so I don't know what's going on there. I can't get it to work. I've seen on other people's videos and streams that they definitely have it working, so I don't know what's up with that. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get the crew report. Go ahead and grab this EVA, grab that board, and mystery goo. The EVA is for the surface, I think, so we don't really need that right now. Alright, so there's really nothing else we can do except launch. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this mystery goo. So that's all the science we can get except for the EVA in the water. And I think that's where we're going to head for, is the water. I forgot to turn on SAS. I thought I did. I thought I had it on. Alright, so now it's saying stream is good, so we'll definitely see how it goes. Alright, so this is going to be kind of like a behind the scenes look, I guess, for a lot of you guys that's never seen me live stream before. I've only seen my videos. So I'm probably gonna start getting some atmospheric effects, huh? I didn't derate the thrust enough. I should have took out a lot of the fuel. We probably could have got 18K with this. Oh yeah, and these milestones. Hey, the Mickey Ricky, how's it going, man? Yeah, but these world first milestones, they give a ton of cash. So, we'll see how it goes. Oh, got another one. 10 kilometers, okay. Just wait for this rest of this solid fuel to burn off. And the way I'm going to use MechJeb is I've decided, see, I can't even use Smart ASS right now. If my pilot can do it, then I'm going to let MechJeb do it. Or at least have the option to use it. So I'm not going to do anything like I can't turn this, it's not turning. I'm not going to do like, you know, what was I saying? I'm not going to do like automated ascents or anything like that, you know. Unless we get so far where I have it like I'm doing it like the back of my hand, no problem, and it's just starting to become tedious. We have several missions going or whatever. then I'll probably start doing something like that. We'll see. We'll see. The Mickey Ricky, if you're there, how's the stream settings? How's the quality? Trying to slow down a little bit so I can pop the shoot. I think it's around 250 is safe for this shoot. I don't want to time warp yet because I don't want to obviously miss it. Yeah, it's yellow at 260. Alright, so around 260 is when it becomes safe to deploy that. And it's still wanting to twist around. We're like a lawn dart. 720 for you. Good. Is how as far as like the is it pixelated or anything like that, or the actual quality of the stream, does it look fine? HD. That's good. No buffering or anything like that. All right, so we got a splashdown. We're gonna go ahead and roll so I can get back in. Hopefully. EVA. And we're gonna store EVA and then board. So that should be all the EVAs and everything around here for now, at least. Yeah, we'll go ahead and recover. Get some science. See, yeah, that says stream status is bad right now. It keeps going from good to bad. Alright, no problem. Thanks for stopping by, the Mickey Ricky. Have a good day as well. Alright, this is another cool little mod I have installed. The Final Frontier, it does like ribbons and everything. It kind of keeps track of the different missions and everything that the Kerbals do. It's pretty cool. So like Jeb got awarded for completing at least a single mission as a pilot, operational service ribbon. He's got the research 1 ribbon, awarded for researching 10 or more science, EVA and Kerbal Waters ribbon, and so on. I'm not going to read all of them all the time. You get a little overkill. So yeah, we got a total of 30.9 science for a grand total of 40 overall with all the different world firsts and things like that we got. And a ton of money. We are not hurting on money. And we got 96.2% of our initial cost to build and buy the ship back. So that's good. And Jeb gained 1 XP. Very nice. So let's see what we can unlock as far as... We can probably get both of these, right? These are only... Oh, yeah, these are only 5. So yeah, we'll grab both. And we have 30. So... As you can see, I have a lot of mods. Oh, and another thing, I'm using... I think it's the... USI life support or something like that. I can't remember the exact name for the life support, but it is not as strict as TACT. But you do obviously want to make sure that if it's a long mission, you're carrying fuel and everything. Or not fuel, but supplies and things like that. So definitely want to keep that around. This will give us the heat shield, so we want that. Grab that, and that's it. We can't grab anything else. All we have is 15. And it's 18 and 20 for these. So that's it. Did we didn't complete any of our contracts, did we? We did not. We'll go for that. We'll go for those two right now. Alright, so I still don't have... Oh, I do have stack decouplers. Nice. So we'll go ahead and get rid of that. Get our heat shield. And then you get our stack decoupler. And what kind of fuel tanks do we have? We just have these little ones. What engines do we have? We have the Reliant. We don't have the swivel yet. So it doesn't gimbal. Do we have any? Okay, we do have winglets. Okay, good. Um, I'm gonna try to use these the procedural. I just like it because obviously you can resize it and change the colors and things like that, and that's it's just awesome. Um, let's see. I want to make it look cool. You know what? I'm gonna make it not that orange, not that orange, but that with the gold foil. I think that looks cool. So we're gonna make it as long as we can. That's as long as I can. Can't make it. Okay, that's as big as it gets. Yep, a little laggy. So we're just gonna copy this over a few times, and then we're gonna slap a good old Reliant on the bottom. And what does that give us? That gives us a ton of delta V. So we're gonna try to go for 18 kilometers, and if possible, we're gonna try to break the atmosphere and hop into space. So it's no longer the puddle jumper. This will be hopefully the space toucher. I know, great names, but hey, maybe sooner or later you guys will start recommending names for me. That would be ideal. All right, make sure. Yep, staging, simple staging. And do we have any more science? I don't unlock any more science. I did. Okay. Oh, and that's another thing that's awesome with this mod. The thing called a quad core, and it makes it very easy. You can sit these here. I'll just show you real quick. It's a lot easier for me just to show you. So we'll go back to this, grab the quad core and stick that right there. We're not going to use it this time. I'm just going to show it as an example. And you can stick those around the different experiments, and there's even just a regular storage bay and things like that. And you can eventually get the one that fits the bigger pieces, where you can have 6 around it instead of just 4. So I think that's pretty cool. We'll make ample use of those. But I can grab that. All right, and we're going to do a little bit of science with that. So go ahead and save and head back out to the launch pad. All right, stream status is back to good. So I'll probably only go for about an hour this time, so I can watch back the video and see how it looks. Um, and if it looks fine, then we'll go from there. Or obviously if it doesn't, I'll make some adjustments. That's for the ground. We'll do that later. Material study bay. Go ahead and grab that. You know what? I am going to try to grab that real quick, and we'll just revert. Don't die, Jeb. Don't die. Oh, okay, he didn't die. Alright, so I can't get back up there, so I'm going to recover the vessel, and then recover that ship again, and then do it all over again. So it'll stop bugging us about the EVA there. No XP. We'll recover that. Nice. Alright, so now we can actually grab, if we want this, that's more aerodynamics, and it also gives us a Science Junior, one of those little universal storage wedges, or do we want, this will give us a swivel and a larger fuel tank. You know what, we'll go ahead and grab that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab that, and then next time we'll grab the stability, and then we'll probably just start buying down, the ones we need as they come. The goal is to get to fuel systems so we can get the fuel ducts, and electronics so we can get solar panels and batteries. Well, at least a bigger battery. So we need that, and then that, and fuel systems. So that's the plan. That is what we're going for. Those are, and then from there, it's just really what kind of missions we want to design is going to, dictate where we go. And if you hear my bird in the background, he's right back there. Well, you can't see me pointing. He's right back there, and he's chatty because it's early in the morning and the sun's shining and he's happy. He's just been fed and watered, so he's in a good mood. His name's Mojo. One cool mod I have is the portraits. It shows you mouse over the different things and it shows the stats. So it's pretty cool. And there's these little icons that's pilot, and then there's engineer and scientist as well. All right. I forgot to put the swivel on, but that's all right. Gonna take another crew report and material study bay. All right, so we're gonna try to get 18 kilometers. Well, we're trying for 70. We're trying to actually get out of the atmosphere. I'm gonna slow down a little bit. We're being very inefficient right now. Pushing too hard against the lower atmosphere. Up, up, up. That is not good. So yeah, I needed this swivel. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. I'm not going to revert. I'm trying not to revert unless there's a bug or some major malfunction or something that just was unforeseen and I couldn't do anything about. That's when I'm going to revert. But I do have revert set in because this is being recorded in the live stream. I don't want to have a complete game breaking issue where that I can't revert from. But yeah, for the most part, we just wasted a lot of money. That's all that ended up being. It's just a big waste of money. I do have stage recovery, a mod. I don't think we can see it. Is that it? No. I do have a mod that's for stage recovery. Oh, there it is right there. That's it. No? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, there's a mod where I could put parachutes and everything, and it'll try to actually activate the parachutes in the proper area. So once we start making more expensive ships, we'll probably want to do that. Have that. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Let's see. Recovered, destroyed. So for some reason it's not showing it. But oh, because maybe that. I don't know. But anyways, not a big deal. So observe the goo. We'll keep that obviously, and I'll get the EVA report, and we'll recover. So yeah, that was a failure. So I need to put the basic fins on, and I need to put the swivel engine on, so we can have a little bit more control. All right, so we got 15 science. That's not enough. I need 18? Yeah, I need 18. So it wasn't enough. All right, so we need to modify our ship, and hopefully we can get 18 kilometers, if not 70, for those two missions that we have. All right, go ahead and get the Reliant out of there, and grab the swivel. And grab some fins. Alright, so we'll call this a Space Toucher Mark II. I mean, we didn't really change it that much, but we changed it enough where it looks a lot different, so yeah. So now we have gimbling engines and we have some aerodynamic resistance with the fin, so we should be able to do good. I could have swore we've already done this. That's alright. Well, do it. Get more science, I guess. Oh! I know why. Because we didn't bring it back with us. This was a dumb design. I can't EVA yet either. Go grab it. The decoupler and heat shield needs to be below that, and add a couple more parachutes on. Okay. I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy. So we need more fuel. This isn't going to cut it. We might be able to make 18K, but I don't think we're going to hit the atmosphere. Or hit the edge of the atmosphere. So yeah, we'll definitely hit 18K. Nope. Alright. Alright, so we need to redesign again. Alright, more money for breaking an altitude record of 22K. And we hit 18K for that mission. Alright, nice. But I need to redesign it so we can bring the materials bay back. Jeb's just sitting here tumbling. Like I said, if it's a design flaw that I did that I could have easily fixed, I'm not going to revert. That's just, you know, bad design on my part. Okay, stopping the tumble. Starting to become aerodynamic. Hopefully he'll slow down enough. And uh-oh. Hopefully he'll slow down in time. Jeb is going to die. Jeb, don't die. Slow down. We got to hit 260 before it's safe to deploy. Deploy, deploy, deploy. And there goes the rest of that stage. Disintegrating into the... Oh, deploy, deploy, deploy. That was a lot of G's. Okay, Jeb, you're safe. That was crazy. Going straight up and straight down is not good. We'll go ahead and use the other mystery goo. And recover. So we need to fix the ship. We need more Delta V. And we need to rearrange the order of the stages so things will come back. Order for researching 50 or more science points. Nice. And 5 Gs for at least 3 seconds. So yeah, a little rough there, Jeb. So we got 38 science. And still no XP for Jeb. So we can go ahead and finish this off. And these are 45, right? Yep, all these are 45. And we only have 20, so we can't get anything in there. Alright, so we need to redesign. Alright. Alright, there we go. Now I'm thinking I need some more parachutes. Okay, so now, yeah, what I'm going to do now is actually scrap that and get the quad core for the universal storage thing. That means I can get rid of these because I'm going to slap a couple of these on. Put one there. One there. What are these? These are the Science Juniors, okay. And these are the Mystery Goo containers. Alright, so now we have 2 Mystery Goos and 2 Science Juniors, and it's very compact. I know it's a lot easier doing it this way than the stock version, but, I mean, you know, mods are here for a reason, right? Let's make it as long as I can. And do this, and then I'm going to reattach this, but I'm just going to use it to take the parts off. Alright. Alright, 2300 delta V. You know what? I'm gonna grab one more because our thruster weight ratio. Yep, they're starting to be a little laggy, these procedural parts. That should be able enough to get us to that. Actually, let's check contracts real quick because we do have an opening. We did complete one. Like I said earlier, hopefully we'll get through these Nazi themed flags soon. Orbit, can't do that. I could do the stability enhancer at launch site. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Get a free stability enhancer. Can't complain about that. Can I click on it? There we go. Alright, reverse these. And save it. Alright, so here we go. Wouldn't that be crazy if the contract's bugged out and it said to use test the stability enhancer like in orbit around Kerbal or something like that? That'd be a little wonky. Alright. So just checking some things real quick. Stream status is okay. Let me check my playback real quick. It looks fine. Alright, so our contracts are to escape the atmosphere and test that. So hopefully we'll do those both on this flight. So in 3, 2, 1. Alright, here we go. So we tested the clamp. That's good to go. Easy money. Go away. There we go. We have tons of delta V, so we just need to skim the edge of the atmosphere, get up over 70K, and hopefully do a little bit of science while we're there. It's a big golden rocket. I'll throw it up a little bit. So, oh yeah, this is the life support status. Right now we have 0 supply, so it's saying 0, but I think default Kerbals can live 15 days with this mod before they go dormant. I don't think they die, I think they just go dormant. So like I said earlier, it's not anywhere near as extreme as attack life support. So let's see. Alright, we'll go ahead and start turning. Oh no! No! Come on, swivel. Alright. That was bad. Hey Sean, how's it going, man? How are you doing? This thing is not stable at all. So I don't think we're gonna, well, we might break the atmosphere. Little boost, go. We might break the atmosphere. Oh, again, we're gonna be coming straight back down again. This isn't gonna be good. Alright, go ahead and toggle the doors. Uh-oh. I didn't learn. Did not learn. So yeah, we'll definitely be able to make the edge of the atmosphere. Jeb might die though. Alright, let's Gotta take a crew report, material study bay, and mystery goo. Yeah, I'm trying not to, but it just might happen, Sean. Talk with the bay doors. I don't know if they're physics enabled or not, so I don't know if they're going to burn up in re-entry or not. Oh no. Yeah, that is not good. That is not good. Poor Jeb. Oh no, I need to point him. What is our batteries looking like? We have plenty of batteries. This is not going to be good. I'm coming straight down like a bullet or something. Hopefully not like a lawn dart with my pointy end going down. We don't have a ton of orbital speed. What about surface speed? Okay, yeah, we don't have a ton, but we are gaining. Hopefully we'll start hitting some thicker atmosphere to slow us down. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, so we didn't really need to worry about that blader. Uh-oh. Don't say that. Don't say that, Sean. Don't say rip Jeb. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. What were we even worried about? We're fine. Just me being paranoid again. Yeah, we're fine. I was worried over nothing. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright. And recover the vessel. The cup is camouflage. You can't see it. Alright, so a couple more ribbons awarded for researching 100 more science points. Nice. First Kerbal in space ribbon. Of course it's going to be Jeb. And we got 70 science on that mission with a total of 105. Nice. And we have a ton of money. No XP gain for going into space, really? Alright. Okay, and there's a stage destroyed. We lost a little over 3K funds. But we gained 31,000 from escaping the atmosphere and a bunch for the first milestones, world first. Broke a speed record of 790 meters a second, and we broke an altitude record of 70K, and we reached space. Which shouldn't those be the same thing, really? I mean, I'm not gonna complain for more money. All right, so I'm gonna grab basic science first, so we can get more science experiments. So there's the science bay. It's just like an empty bay, and then there's a telescope, and there's an orbital telescope. So that one would look cool on like a probe or satellite, but this one's good for streamlined on manned missions and stuff. And there's a thermometer and some radiators and radar altimetry sensor and a battery and a radio mounted camera. All sorts of different stuff, but mainly we want it for the experiments and the batteries. So we're gonna grab that, and then we're gonna come up here. I don't need that. Oh, but we get the Terrier, so we're gonna grab that and make it a little bit more efficient for us. For our missions. All right. So now let's check our contracts. See what we can do. Orbit Kerbin. So we'll go ahead and grab that. Yeah, these Grand Tour ones are a little early. There's no way I can do a tour of all the planets and moons at this point, or even all the inner planets and moons at this point, and or the outer planets. It's got all of 3 of them, so we'll leave them there, but we're not gonna take it. But we could do this: test a swivel engine landed at Kerbin, so that's easy enough. Make a cheap little engine. Just have an engine in a pod and call it good. So basically, grab from here, even take off the parachute, bring it down, zoom back in, and grab the swivel. Grab it. There we go. And launch. Not going to save or anything. That'd be dumb, saving over that. I mean, it's not like that was the most efficient and best designed spacecraft in the world. Obviously, with a failure. But all I need to do is just press space, and we get that contract done. $4,000. Easy money. We should get full price for our parts back. Yep, 100%. So we didn't spend a thing on it. So now let's check missions. Active, I have Orbit Kerbin offered. Oh, let me test the Thumper. So basically the same thing. I'm just going to derate the, or empty all the fuel out and test it. It's boring, but it's simple and easy. So, the Thumper is right here. And we'll just grab all the fuel out. So basically the engineers are paying us to go out there and press a button, make sure all the systems work, but don't actually use it. I mean, we could use it in a mission, but we're being safe, I guess. And Jeb, are you ready? It didn't work. At the launch site. To perform the test, activate the part through the staging sequence when all test conditions are met. Kerbin launch site. Did it need a little bit of fuel? Let me read that mission back. The Thumper. Did I put the wrong one on there? Oh, that's the hammer. Yeah, I put the wrong one on there. Oh, it's the big one. That's why. Alright, solid fuel gone. Alright. Launch. There we go. It was the wrong one. Not a big deal. Alright. And press a button, Jeb. And we finish the contract. Easy peasy. Alright, recover. And we got our money back. And no reputation or science. Alright, but we did complete that contract, so we're getting that done. Now what we can do, flight over curve and slash down, and flight, in flight, orbiting and orbiting. So I don't think we're going to worry about picking up any more contracts right now. We just need to get into orbit, I think. So let's go ahead and load up the Space Toucher. Mark II. It contains invalid parts, but I can remove that part. Yep. Alright, so what do we do wrong? Alright, so we got better wings now, for one. Our winglet. So it should be able to help us control a little bit better. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to put this on 2x symmetry. And grab some stack decouplers. And for some reason, it's getting a little tricky for me to grab these. And we're going to grab some procedural SRBs. Even though these are laggy. And we're going to actually make them as small as we can. Let's make them you know what? We'll go with this orange. Let's turn on the thrust also to about 1.7. There we go. And we need procedural nose cones. We'll do peaked. I think that looks cool. And we'll change it to the same texture. Wait, was that it? Maybe. Let's change that. There we go. Alright. So hopefully what we're going to be doing is using this to get us mainly into orbit. We'll have this fire, and it's going to burn for 41 seconds, and then we're going to use the rest of this. Hopefully we can control it a little bit better. And this will actually be our proper Space Shuttle Mark II, or Mark II. And save, and make sure this is swivel, right? Alright, yep, that is a swivel. Alright, so this is probably going to be our last flight before I call the stream. Like I said, I'm going to be trying to stream around an hour, and we're at 51 minutes, almost 52 minutes. And then I'm going to check the quality and try to make any kind of adjustments to the stream as we need to go. So hopefully it'll work out, and I'll start doing this on a regular basis. So we'll see. Alright. So in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, we'll go ahead and do another material-based study. Save that. And we'll close that. I don't know if they're physics enabled, like I said before. A little bit of a lag hiccup. I'll go ahead and throttle up to about 2/3, so whenever we stage this, we won't lose too much thrust. Alright, getting ready to ditch the solid rockets. Ooh. They must have collided with each other. Alright, we're still gaining speed. That's good, that's good. Don't tilt over too early. Don't tilt over too early. Don't tilt over too early. I forgot that they have messed around with the flight models and aerodynamics and one of the recent patches that I haven't got to play through yet. So I'm definitely trying to learn. But we're about to get into the area where it's not going to be much of a deal.